Welcome back to another episode 6. Today we're talking about WWE2K24, Smackdown, and Raw.
Yes,
So,
sir.
we'll start off
Well,
with
let's get right.
WWE 2K. We got the
What do you got
showcase
for us?
list. It's looking pretty solid. I do wish they had picked one match from each WrestleMania, but they just scattered matches from. I don't know why I'm lagging right now, but I am, so
Yeah, really bad. I just
deal with that as you will. But yeah, I wish they would have added one match from each WrestleMania. Why am I lagging so fucking bad? Holy shit.
yeah, I don't know, dude.
I guess that's just how this episode's gonna go.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked a whole lot into 2K24. Um, Other than I've seen the overalls when they pop up during the shows, and I've seen some of it. Um, I saw. Well, I can't really say I saw much.
The showcase trailer
But
was pretty solid. That
yeah,
revealed a lot.
yep.
So for the first match of the showcase mode, we have Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage for the Intercontinental Championship, with
Nice.
George the Animal Steel and Miss Elizabeth at ringside. This was at WrestleMania 3. So
Okay.
right off the bat, we don't get a WrestleMania 1 or WrestleMania 2 match.
Which you would think WrestleMania 1 should be on there.
Of course.
Because it's WrestleMania 1.
So I'm not sure why
Number 1.
I'm not sure why they didn't pick a WrestleMania 1 match.
Yeah, that I don't know. Weird.
Then the second match, we have Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant World Heavyweight Championship match with
That
Bobby
match is
the Brain
iconic.
Heenan. I don't know why I said Heenan. I got Heyman stuck in my head from
Yo,
the
Paul
Bloodline.
Heyman did Bobby the Brain Heenan dirty.
Anyways,
You've seen that clip on First Take, right?
no.
Yeah, so Paul Heyman was on First Take on you know that show, right?
Maybe.
So it's a show on it's a talk show on ESPN that they do every morning. And Paul Heyman was on it, and they were talking about Roman Reigns and everything, and I forget how it came up, but I think Stephen A. asked Paul where do you think you rank among managers, and he said, "Oh, I'm the GOAT." Oh, oh, he was like, "Oh, I'm the GOAT." So Stephen A. is like, "Oh, you think you're the GOAT, huh?" And he's like, "Yep, I'm the GOAT. I'm this." And then Stephen A. or one of them said "Oh, what about Bobby Heenan?" And he goes, "Screw him. He's dead."
Damn, that's crazy. That's actually wild.
He said that on TV. I was like, "Holy
That is
fuck!"
actually wild. Holy shit. Paul Heyman
Yeah,
is a savage.
and it was funny because Heyman was sitting there with the fucking 2 titles, just chilling.
So
He's
yeah,
like, "Screw him. He's dead."
that was the iconic body slam, Hulk Hogan.
Yep. So
So
you're gonna have that. It's gonna be one of those little things where they're like, "Oh, go to pick him up," and you're gonna get a cutscene of the.
yep.
I like how they do that in the showcase mode. That's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite modes on the game is
For
showcase.
sure. We got Rick Rude versus Ultimate Warrior Intercontinental Championship match with Bobby the Brain Heenan again at WrestleMania 5.
Nice.
I don't remember this match at all. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't remember a lot of it. I was not alive.
Yeah, but I've gone back and rewatched them, but
Oh,
I'm just drawing a blank. I don't remember these. Obviously, the Hogan Andre match I remember, but that's about it so far.
well, that's because that's one of the most iconic matches in WWE history. So,
And then we got Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania 5. So, I believe
all right,
that's when they split up because of Elizabeth.
maybe.
I can't remember.
Neither can I.
Then we got Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, Intercontinental Championship and World Heavyweight Championship match
That
at
match I
WrestleMania
remember.
6.
I remember that one. I've seen that.
Then we got Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper, Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania 8. Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels, Intercontinental Championship ladder match at WrestleMania 10. Iconic. I'm pretty sure that was the first ladder match of all time. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Because
But
I was just looking into like when the first TLC match was, but I know that's like different. So
I
I don't know.
think that
I don't
was
know
the
how they count it.
first ladder match ever. And
Maybe.
it was for both Intercontinental Championships. Because something had happened to Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon
Maybe,
was Intercontinental Champion.
You'll rest in peace.
Facts. Then we got Bret Hart versus Steve Austin in a submission match at WrestleMania 13. I hate submission matches, so
Me too.
this one's going to be a little bit difficult for me.
Although I'd
to
say
complete.
over like the last year or two, when it comes to playing WWE, I actually like to kind of try to get into submissions. So
Then we got the iconic Austin Rock WrestleMania 17.
Yes, sir.
Then we got Eddie.
This is where I'm just coming into play in life.
Facts. Then we got Eddie Angle WrestleMania 20. Then we got Taker Michaels WrestleMania 25. Greatest match of all time.
Iconic.
In my opinion, that's the greatest match of all time. Nothing will ever beat that match, in my eyes. It was perfect from start to finish.
I'm just trying to think of like Undertaker matches. I really liked the Hell in a Cell against Triple H. I won't lie.
That one was good too, with Shawn Michaels as the ref.
With Shawn Michaels as the referee,
yeah,
and Undertaker pretty much beat both of them.
Then we got Orton Rollins WrestleMania 31 with the iconic RKO.
That was fucking nuts.
Then we got Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 35.
That was the main event that year.
That was a banger. That match was really good.
It was good.
Then we got The Fiend versus John Cena in the Firefly Funhouse match, which I am curious how they are doing that.
I don't really even. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember that. Like I remember them fighting, but I don't. Like I remember the match, but like I don't remember what it was like.
Dude, I'm lagging so bad. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, you are. It's like really, really bad.
I don't know why. I literally couldn't tell you why. But anyways, we got Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38 after the KO show broke out into a match. That was pretty cool.
Great match.
So I'm wondering if they're going to do the KO show.
I doubt it.
That would be cool though.
Maybe you get like a little cut scene as you go into it, but
yeah. Then we have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. One of the best matches of last year entirely. At WrestleMania 39.
Yeah, that was good.
One of the best matches of the year, in my opinion. They really showed how good they were.
I kind of wish they would have done the tag match, but...
Yeah, over Bianca Belair and Asuka. That match was mid.
Oh, there's 239? Well, there's two.
There's 3.
So. Oh, there's 3? What's the other one?
Roman and Cody.
Oh, yup.
Yes, sir.
Fuck Cody Rhodes. Dude, I was so happy watching that last night. It was perfect because he literally points to the WrestleMania sign and then just Jimmy comes up, you think nothing of it, and then here he goes again. He's got Drew in the crossroads and then he starts to back up. It's like, oh, you know what's happening. Like,
Yes, sir.
bitch.
So
Anyway, keep going.
that means we only have 18 matches currently confirmed, and there are
I thought they said there were
21.
going to be like 21.
There are 21 matches in total.
Okay, so hey, we're still missing 3. They
we're
could
missing
add some.
3.
They could add. They could add some ones that we're looking for.
So I have 3 that I want to see. Do you have any that you want to see?
You list yours, and then let me think about that for a second.
So obviously they weren't going to advertise this because of the
I know. So
allegations.
based on what you're about to say, I think I know what match you're talking about. Just go to your next one.
Lesnar, Undertaker, WrestleMania 30 obviously needs to be there. That was a key moment in WrestleMania history.
You ended the Undertaker's undefeated streak.
Then I got Rock and Hogan at WrestleMania 18.
Okay. I'm trying to think of.
And then I got Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff at WrestleMania 1 with Muhammad Ali as the special guest ref.
Muhammad Ali. Well, I mean, he's in the game, so they might as well, you know? Makes no sense to me, but whatever.
And I feel like that would be a good way to unlock the special guest referee match.
Yeah.
Bring it back to the old SmackDown versus Raw.
It's probably just going to be available right away. You know, they're not going to make you unlock a match type. Usually, Showcase they just use it to unlock like different arenas and attires and things like that.
But SmackDown versus Raw, they had the ability to unlock match types through Road to WrestleMania. So I was just thinking maybe.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I mean nowadays like you don't really see that. So I'm trying to think of like matches, and I can't think of any that I'd want to see added.
Another match I want to see added, which will not be added because I believe he's still with AEW, but Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I guess you could have had. Oh yeah, that one's good too. Again, this is a match that runs into the allegation issue. But the Seth cash-in. It was never done before, you know?
Yeah. That would have been cool.
Match from the same WrestleMania. And this one I understand why, because he's on AEW, but for me, I really liked the Cena Rusev.
For sure.
When Rusev came out in a fucking tank.
That was sick.
But obviously because his name's Miro now, and he's on AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any others right off the top of my head, but those are 2 that I would have liked to seen. But obviously because of the 2 issues, you know, you can't. So. Yeah,
for sure. Then we have the soundtrack produced by the one and only Post Malone,
who will be a DLC playable character.
Yes, sir.
Point, which is
exciting. Thick. That's exciting.
The soundtrack looks pretty good too. I mean, he chose a couple of his own songs, obviously.
Soundtrack is kind of mid.
I mean,
I listened to all the songs on it. It's kind of okay. It's not the greatest.
I mean, I haven't even heard of most of the songs, but I'll listen to it when the game comes out. But like the songs he chose by him, I like those. I mean, there's a lot of his songs I like. I don't really hate any of his songs.
For sure, he's like one of the goats.
Like when it comes to his music, there's only like I'd have to say no more than like 4 skips that I'm like, all right, I'm all set.
For sure. But we have the playlist here. The soundtrack, we have House Fire by Tyler Childers. Who is that?
Yeah, country singer.
That's a country singer. I did not like this song. I listened to all of these songs.
And again, he doesn't like country music, so.
I listened to all these songs in order. And there were like 3 that I actually liked, and 2 of them were the Post Malone songs. Then we have Mystery by Turnstile. Not That
Don't
Nice
even know
by
who that is.
Speed. No, it is not I Show Speed. I thought it was I Show Speed.
This guy, bro.
We got Big Rig by Pigs. Pretty
Oh,
good band
okay.
name.
I guess so.
Then we got Laugh It Off by Post Malone.
Good song.
Do It Faster by I can't even pronounce that. Something Gun. Better Off by Yeet. Pretty good song. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See by Busta Rhymes. Chemical by Post Malone. Genesis
Fire.
by Grimes. What?
Fire.
Facts.
Chemical? That's a great song.
Yeah, for sure. Motorcycle by Coulter Wall. And Hand Crushed by a Mallet by 100 Gex. So when I was reading these song titles, I only knew 3.
Nice.
And it's the 3 that I like.
Yep. Pretty much.
So there's not too many songs on there that I actually enjoy. You gotta go and listen to it when
I mean, usually when 2K comes out, I just put on the rest of the like entrance music anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I just go and put on all my favorite music, like theme songs.
For sure.
I'm not really sweating it.
Then we got the overalls. Some overalls that I collected from Up, Down, Down. I wasn't really paying attention at the start of the matches to see the little graphic at the bottom of the screen with the overalls. So
Yeah,
I don't know a lot of them.
I was, and like I kind of there were some that I understood, but then there's some where I'm like, dude,
like Ivar.
like Ivar's a 79. Are we fucking kidding me? Like, are you?
He should at least be an 80.
At least an 85.
No.
Ivar disrespect, bro. We gotta stop the Ivar disrespect, bro. I'm so over it.
He's good,
stuck
but
in his
he's not that
with
good.
the Alpha Academy, and he's putting Chad Gable over now. Like, I'm so over the Ivar disrespect. It's insane.
All right, so
the
we
man
have
is
Cody
330 pounds, and he's doing moonsaults.
Yeah, that is fucking insane.
Like, put some respect on my boy's name. Like, he's a big dude, and he's flying like he's fucking Rey Mysterio.
We got everyone's favorite, for some fucking reason, the best mid-carder of all time, Cody Rhodes, at a 93 overall. We got Finn Balor at an 87, Damian Priest at an 86, which I'm surprised. I think he should be lower.
R-Truth is a 67.
I think Damian Priest should be like an 84.
Damian Priest is mid. He should be like a 73.
Okay, buddy. It's not that serious.
Damian Priest is mid, bro.
It's not that serious.
He's mid.
JD McDonough,
Midi, 71.
I
remember seeing that.
I think he should be lower.
He's trash.
He really is. He's
JD
not
McDonough's
good.
Trash. JD McDonough's trash.
Jimmy Uso's an 84. I feel like he should be at least an 86 or an 87.
Solo's an 86 and Jay is a 90.
Yep.
Solo should be higher.
Solo should be like a 92. 91.
Yeah, you can't have him higher then you have to up Jay too. And in my opinion, you can't have Jay better than like some of your champions. I guess you can. But like when you have Logan Gunther at 90s.
We got Kevin Owens at 86. Chad Gable 80. Otis 74. Maxine Dupree 64. Which, what's the point of even being in the game at that point?
Maxine Dupree is
no, she's not even mid.
Mid.
She's not even mid. She's below mid.
Mid.
She's
Oh, okay.
ass.
All right. Bro, did you
She's
you saw the
fucking
video
ass.
of her getting crushed by fucking Naya, right?
Yeah.
Bro, she didn't even sell it. She's just like
Then we
most
got
girls when you get sat
Tozawa
on
at
like
a
that.
68.
I don't understand how, but okay.
How is Tozawa a 68 overall? You should be like a
I don't
60.
know. I don't know, dude. An entire faction is mid.
Besides Chad Gable. He was really good.
Chad Gable is mid.
Nah, you're tripping.
I don't like Chad Gable. He's mid.
Drew McIntyre, 89.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Johnny Gargano, 74.
What are we doing?
Gunther, 90. I
Should
feel
be
like
a 93.
I feel like he should be a 95.
Yeah, 93 to 95 seems more fit.
Zelina Vega, 74. Who cares?
Yo, can we just talk about how she just kind of casually wore lingerie last night?
Yo, my dad said the same thing. He was like, what the hell?
I was like, God damn, she's like just casually getting away with wearing lingerie to the ring. I was gonna text you that, but I'm like,
The Miz is an 81.
she was looking good though, I won't lie.
Why are you disrespecting The Miz like that, bro?
What is he?
81.
Unbelievable.
He needs another world title run.
Never gonna happen, unfortunately.
Rhea
I wouldn't be
Ripley,
surprised
96.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miz takes some time away soon, with what's going on with Maurice.
Yeah, for sure. He deserves it anyway. He's never switched up on them or anything like that.
Yeah, he's a workhorse.
John Cena. Anyways, Rhea Ripley is a 96.
Overrated.
You're tripping.
Okay.
Dominic Mysterio is an 83.
Overrated.
So those are the only ones I actually have for overalls. I did see Dude Love is coming to the game, but
I'm trying to remember what the other ones were that they were showing on like during the matches.
They did not give an overall for Dude Love.
Probably going to be whatever Mick Foley's overall is, buddy.
Piper Niven is in the game, but no overall for her either.
That's because we haven't seen her. She hasn't been on TV.
Let me pull up WWE games real quick.
Yeah, R-Truth is a 67. Ivar was a 79. Trying to remember the other ones. I think LA Knight is a... I think I remember seeing it. I can't remember the number, so I'm not going to put it out there. But I think I remember seeing LA Knight's overall as well. But I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for our 2K segment. Hello?
What is happening?
So we're going to get right into Smackdown now.
I was going to say the others that were revealed, but without the overalls. So we have
let's just get them.
Alba Fire, Thea Hale,
Okay.
Bad Bunny, Bronson Reed,
Why is Bad Bunny in the game?
Isla Dawn, and Tegan Knox. So all of them will be in the game as well. Congratulations to Bronson Reed. I know he's been around for a while, and they just shaft him every year. So he's finally in the game.
Nice.
So let's move on to SmackDown.
So SmackDown starts off with the Kevin Owens Dom Mysterio match for the Elimination Chamber spot. At one point in time, R-Truth had come out, tried to distract, but Owens ended up picking up the win. So he is in the Elimination Chamber, member of SmackDown. Then we get a Drew promo backstage after. I'm going to kind of go fast through some of this because I don't remember like this first part for some reason, but I do. And there's just, I want to get to a certain part of the card. So you get a Drew promo talking, pretty much hyping himself up and LA Knight comes in and cuts him off, and they kind of get into a thing. They will be having a match next Friday, this upcoming Friday, on SmackDown before Elimination Chamber.
Can we talk about how they have to fly to fucking Australia right after their show?
Yeah, like they
That's
show ends
insane.
and they gotta fly to Australia. They literally will get off because you gotta think like what's crazy is SmackDown's gonna end at 10 o'clock Eastern. I don't know where. Hold on, where is SmackDown? That's the first thing. It's not like it really matters because what would be the date? Today's what, Wednesday the 20th or the 22nd? Where is it? I don't know. But anyway, they're getting. Let's just do this in Eastern times. The show will end at 10 o'clock Eastern. I think it's on the West Coast somewhere, which sucks even more for them.
I believe it's in California somewhere.
Which is going to suck for them.
Maybe?
I don't remember.
They said it like 5 times yesterday, and I can't remember.
They kept showing it on the locations at the bottom, and I just wasn't paying attention. And Elimination Chamber is 5 o'clock Eastern, so there is 7 hours. These guys aren't even going to get to sleep unless they sleep on the planes.
Yeah, that sucks.
They're going from SmackDown to Elimination Chamber, and they got to fly halfway across the world in 7 hours.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
Beats me. They have to fucking hop on some hyperjets or some shit.
That's actually insane.
That's a long, hold on. California to Australia.
I don't think they thought this through.
Flight. If you go from LA to Australia, it is almost 15 hours.
Yeah, I don't think they thought this through.
How are you going to get to Elimination Chamber in less than 7?
Unless they're pre-recording.
You have to be there
on
in
Thursday.
less than 7.
They might be pre-recording on Thursday.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
That would make more sense, though.
Let me look up. Let me look up. Let me look up tickets.
Like, that's actually crazy. How is... I don't think they thought that through.
I don't even see tickets for SmackDown here. Oh, because they don't have... Yeah, they don't have SmackDown on here. SmackDown tickets. Let me go... Okay, Ticketmaster. Here we go. I'm not even seeing... It must be pre-recorded because I'm not even seeing tickets for SmackDown.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be pre-recorded. There's
no way they make it from here to Australia in 6 hours.
Yeah, there's no shot.
No chance. So it has. My guess is it's pre-recorded. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But anyway, so back to the card. Then there was a Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne promo. Dom interrupts that one, which we got the 8-man tag last night. We'll get into that. And then there was a little segment where AJ ran into the OC or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah.
They haven't really been aligning, and I saw something that said that they don't align anymore. But the OC or whatever they freaking call themselves, they're trying to continue to reach out to AJ. But what's the little one? The shorter one. What's his name? I forget their names. Carl Anderson. He started talking his shit to AJ, which led to a little altercation in the backstage area, and then it kind of cut away. And then we got into the first thing I can remember was the AOP match. It was AOP versus I think it might have been some locals because I've never seen those people before.
I think they were on NXT. They said, but I can't remember.
Oh, I
that might be wrong.
Don't remember, but they came out with the whole Final Testament, and dude, I love this faction. I can't get over them. Like, I love the entrance. I love just the aura they give off. Like, I'm really excited to kind of see what they do.
Yeah, for sure.
And they kind of squashed. But then again, I mean, those two fuckers are huge, so.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we got a Logan Paul promo, which I didn't pay attention because Logan Paul is one annoying little you-know-what. He just kind of yaps. Doesn't shut up. He seems to think that he is the best of the best in WWE when he hasn't even had, like, 10 matches in the company. Yet he's already done more than some guys in the company, which is insane to me.
Ivar, Chad Gable should be.
What? What are you talking about?
They should be on Logan Paul's pedestal, not Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so then we got the Logan versus Miz match for the Elimination Chamber. Logan looked really, really sloppy at the beginning. And then it kind of got into, like, this back and forth, like, Miz would land something, Paul would land something. But they kind of ended up turning it around. Looked good for a while. I will say this, though. Logan Paul, his athleticism is off the charts. I mean, the kid can do it. Let's be real. Which I don't want to admit that, but, like, he is very athletic. He can fly. He can do a lot of things. Did he win that match? I didn't write down the winner.
He's in the Elimination Chamber.
So Logan Paul is in the Elimination Chamber, which I think he's going to get his ass kicked. He's never done it. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to survive.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be his welcome to WWE. We're going to fuck you up inside this chamber.
I'm excited for the chamber.
I mean, you've got some pretty big guys in that chamber. You've got Bobby Lashley. You've got Kevin Owens. You know, there are some guys that can beat you up.
Yep.
That was it for the wrestling side of things. And then the last half hour of SmackDown was the entire Bloodline segment. So we were greeted by Roman Reigns and everybody. And Roman Reigns just kind of talked his shit, which he's absolutely allowed to, because Roman Reigns is the motherfucking GOAT.
Or should I say this?
Yeah, I don't know what this was. That was weird to me. I don't know if Rock just fucked it up.
Never mind.
Because I think they played a lot into, like, Rock turning on Roman. But
yes.
I don't know what this would have been. But we'll talk about that. And then Roman was like, tonight we can finally call The Rock a member of the Bloodline, and I got fucking chills. Down my spine, down the back of my legs, into my little toes, and I was just like, dang!
And then the GOAT comes out. Hollywood Rock is back.
We got Hollywood Rock, and man, was he was... It was kind of funny because Monday, Cody was talking shit about Rock's mic skills and how he's like, oh, he hasn't done a promo here in a long time. And he came out and fucking killed it. I mean, he returned to Hollywood Rock and he killed it.
That was 100% unscripted, too.
Yeah, it was I remember seeing that whole, the Rock Roman Bloodline segment was all unscripted. They were just talking their talk, doing their thing. I don't think they need scripts. I think they're kind of two of the guys in the company that you don't need it.
Sure.
They can talk their shit.
For sure.
And they're so confident about it. They're not, like, going in to saying something and they sound shaky.
Yeah.
Like, they say something with, like, they're saying it with their chest. Like, they are talking. Like, they can talk. And Rock kind of going off on the Salt Lake City crowd, you know, Utah and their Mormons and shit, and how they're all inbreds, and I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube and all that, so I'm gonna try to chill a little bit. But
tell some guy in the crowd to shut up, fatty, or he's gonna slap the herpes off his lips.
I was like, yeah.
That was crazy.
So then Rock was then kind of going on and saying, you know, he's talking to Cody Rhodes, and then they pan the camera to the side to try to make it look like Rock's pointing at Roman, which, again, I think it's just WWE trying to, like, push something that's not. This is something I think that's not, because you don't. I don't know. I can't see it happening.
No, he was definitely pointing at Roman.
I think it was the camera angle.
No, he was definitely pointing at Roman. He was pointing at Roman.
When the camera comes back to center, he's still only pointing, like, to this way. Roman was completely to his left. Yeah, Roman was completely to his left. He's pointing here, not here. So, like,
but there's videos like, from the crowd.
I mean,
showing him pointing at Roman.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. I'm trying not to think that Rock's gonna turn on.
Rock's gonna turn on Roman. Roman's losing the title at Mania, which is
but does Seth turn on Cody? I think know. Seth's gonna turn. I think Seth's gonna turn on Cody after all that Shield hype and everything. Like, Seth is 0-3 versus Cody. What reason does he have to protect him?
None.
And I mean, I'm going to get into this, but even on Raw, I mean, Cody got fucked up. Seth comes in and just kind of looks at him like, yeah, you got fucked up, and taps his leg and walks away. Like, no words of encouragement, no nothing. Like, Seth wasn't there for him, which makes me think, like, Seth's not really there for him. It's a whole lot of bullshit. But yeah, and then The Rock goes to do his whole, if you smell what The Rock is cooking. But then he goes, if you smell what the bloodline is cooking, you know, obviously they all stick up the ones. But Rock did this. I don't know I don't know if he kind of just like fucked up. I don't know, because you never know with WWE, because every little thing can be a signal.
I think it was a signal.
It probably could have been. Rock could have fucked it up. I don't know. Because WWE lately is so hard to, like, predict.
Yeah, for sure.
When it comes to, like
which I love.
You don't know what's a sign and what is.
Triple H is way better than Vince.
Oh, of course. Like, you just don't know what to, like, analyze, what you're overanalyzing, what you missed. Like, you don't know anymore, which is awesome. So could have been anything. And we're gonna kind of talk about. I brought it up, I think, earlier. With the whole Cody pointing to the sign thing, I'm gonna kind of go into that. Because we're gonna get into Raw anyway, because that's pretty much gonna wrap up SmackDown. But start off Raw with the Drew Cody match. This was a pretty good match. I texted Max last night that it was putting me to sleep, but you know, I was kind of already exhausted, and I'm literally laying there, like laying down, heads on my pillow and everything, like I'm halfway knocked out anyway. But
no, that match was really good.
I really started to wake up towards the end, and then it was funny because you see Cody go to pick up Drew to go to start to hit. I think he tried to pick him up to do the crossroads, and then you see Cody just like. And Jimmy comes out, he hits him quick. And Jimmy just kind of rolls away. And you're like, alright. And then Cody goes to pick Drew up to do the crossroads, and then he starts to back up, and you're like, uh-oh.
Samoan spike right to the throat, baby.
But it was so fucking funny because he pointed to the WrestleMania sign. So I'm like, dude, he either called it out that like, hey, you guys remember what happened at WrestleMania? It's about to happen again. Or he was saying, hey, this is a sign of things to come at WrestleMania. And he's gonna lose. Fuck Cody Rhodes.
Fuck Cody.
Fucking over it.
We want Rocky.
And then we got this cool little play-by-play thing, and we were getting it all night long with Pat. Like, you know when you're watching a football game and they like draw on the screen and shit, like they were doing that, like
I thought that was sick.
They just showed like a freeze frame, and Pat drew a circle around like Cody's face or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, oh, okay, we can do this now. Like, that's cool.
That was sick. I like that a lot.
Just new little things that we haven't seen before. All these cool little angles and like, not promos, graphics and things like that. Ever since they fired that dude months ago, I mean, we've gotten the production of WWE has been insane. It's been very, very good.
I like the camera angles from the corners.
Yeah. Those are cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to say this. That arena they were at last night makes the dunk look like a dump.
That was the Anaheim Ducks arena, buddy. That's an NHL team.
Like, bro, they had like tile floors and shit. I was like, yo, like, we just got concrete.
Facts.
I was like, damn, they got tile floors and shit. Like, bro, you look like a fucking...
I miss the dunk.
I still call it the dunk. I'm not calling it the fucking amp. It sounds dumb.
Facts.
But anyway, so then we got the women's last chance battle royale. And Raquel Rodriguez came back and won it. That was pretty cool.
I thought Indy Hartwell was gonna win. Because she's Australian.
I couldn't point out who Indy Hartwell is. If you showed me the whole lineup, I could not point out who Indy Hartwell is.
This guy.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could not, like, if you were like, all right, here's everybody that's.
Well, that's because she just got called up.
Point to Indy Hartwell. I'd be like, and I couldn't tell you. But Raquel Rodriguez came back after she was fighting some sort of
skin condition or something.
Skin condition or something, and she looks good. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell. And then there was one point where I was like, someone tossed out Chelsea Green or something, but she never went over the top. And I'm like, I don't think... And I'm sitting there watching as it's going on. She's still chilling by the side. I'm like, I don't remember Chelsea ever being eliminated. And then I looked when they had gone... They threw... I think Natalya got thrown out to the same side. And I was thinking maybe Chelsea would still be sitting over there, but she wasn't. She crawled around to where the camera doesn't see her. And obviously they try to make you think that she had been. And Raquel thought she won when she eliminated, the hell is her name? Not Shayna.
Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark, the other one that looks like a dude. And the bell doesn't ring, so you're like, oh shit, Chelsea was never eliminated. But then she comes in, she gets all excited. She goes to throw Raquel, but then Raquel's like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Tosses her right out. And Raquel wins. She's in the chamber. And I'm interested because they play her as like one of the like brutes of the women's division. So like her in the chamber, I'm interested. I don't think she's gonna win.
It's gonna be Liv or Becky.
Tell you who my money's on, but
who's your money on?
It's Tiffy time, baby.
Yeah, you're tripping.
It's Tiffy time!
Kid's a Tiffany Stratton stan, bro.
Yes, sir. Goated, bro.
She's not even good in the ring.
Goated. What do you mean? Those
moonsaults, fucking bro? Sucks, bro.
Nah,
she sucks.
She's good. She's good.
You're only saying that because her looks.
I mean, she's fucking sexy too, but I don't know. I like her. I think she's kind of good.
She's bad.
She is bad. You're right.
This kid.
All right. So anyway, then we get the 8-man tag match, which was pretty good. It was Judgment Day versus R-Truth, Miz, and DIY
DX.
or DIX or DX or whatever R-Truth calls them. That shit's hilarious. R-Truth is a cultural icon.
Facts.
We need him. They need to make him champ. Just give him like
a U.S. championship.
Even for a week, dude.
A world championship. Imagine.
Just for a week. Come on, like a week. Just let us enjoy the ride of R-Truth.
For real.
Like, when he was running around with the 24/7 championship, he was fucking hilarious. Like, he still is. But put a belt on him, please. It was a really good match. Unfortunately, Judgment Day won. And they made Truth take the pin, which I didn't like. From Damian, too. That was kind of one thing I didn't like about Raw last night. Raw was actually pretty good for once, except the only thing I didn't like was really the results of the matches. I think every match besides the Drew-Cody one, because Drew won, which, if you guys have watched our episodes before, you would never hear me say, I want Drew to win.
Facts.
But last night, I wanted Drew to win.
Facts.
Because I hate Cody Rhodes.
Facts.
And Drew was the only person that won that I personally would have picked. That I would have liked to see win.
Yep. Besides Gunther.
Because I wanted Jay to win, obviously.
I wanted Gunther.
Well, you got Gunther.
And I got it the way I wanted it to happen too. I wanted the bloodline to interfere.
You knew it had to happen at some point because you knew, like, we've known forever that Jay and Jimmy were going to get a WrestleMania program, and they weren't doing anything with it, so you knew at some point this was coming. And with Jimmy and Solo showing up in the first match, don't know what happened, I couldn't, like, get words out there for a second. You kind of knew, like, everyone was saying, like, oh, like, they're going to come back out later and screw Jay, which did happen, unfortunately. But then we got the Ivar Gable match. There was a little promo from each of them right before. They were like, let's fight one-on-one. Let's leave our crews in the back. So Gable left the whole Alpha Academy while Ivar leaves out Valhalla. Really don't know what her point of being around is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know either.
She was in the Royal Rumble, eliminated in like 5 seconds. She was in this women's battle royale. She was like the second elimination. Like, she's in matches and then she doesn't do anything. So it's like, why? But then, so we got Ivar Gable. Ivar, of course, looked freaking insane. Just his casual self. Gable looked good. Was able to German suplex the 330-pounder, which is fucking insane. And Gable ended up winning, which I would have wanted Ivar to win, but whatever.
Nah, I wanted Ivar to win that as well.
I feel like I missed something here because that didn't lead to the Jay Gunther match, did it? I feel like I'm missing something.
I think so, yeah. I think that was the last match before Jay and Gunther.
I'm just looking up the card quick because I feel like we missed something. Chad Gable, last chance, the 8-man tag, Cody. Yeah, so that was. And then we just had the last match, which was Gunther and Jay for the Intercontinental title,
which was a banger.
Was a great match. Gunther, looked like himself right out of the gate, just tossing Jay around, chopping him everywhere, and you could tell Jay was like out of his element. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He couldn't reverse anything. He couldn't land anything. And then he was able to. Jay, I think, was able to duck under something, and he kind of was able to land a few moves and start coming back. And then this is where the match starts to turn really, really good because it's a back and forth between the two. Jay's landing things. They make you think, oh, shit, like he hits a couple of spears. Or he hits a spear, then Gunther rolls out of the ring. Jay hits a spear on the apron, which I thought was sick. And then he lands another spear, tosses him back in the ring.
Love you too.
And then I think he hit another spear, goes for the Uso splash, and then he lands it. 1, to ref's hand is right here, and you hear ding, 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 and ref's like, what? Like, bro, why did you stop counting? Why did you stop? You didn't call for the bell. Keep counting. Why? Referee, whoever the hell you are, why? Why'd you stop? If you're watching this, why? Why'd you stop?
Because that
Did Jimmy
was the
pay you
script.
off? Did Solo pay you? Who paid you? I'll
Creative paid him.
pay you. I don't like creative. They're mean. They're mean people.
Facts.
Mean people. So then Jimmy shows his face. I was like, oh, it's Solo because he's got the hood on. He had the hood on, the sweater that he had, the hoodie he had on earlier. But like, I felt wrong as soon as I said that because I'm like, wait, Solo's like beefier, Like that guy's small, and then takes the hood off. It's Jimmy. I'm like, motherfucker, I can't. Jimmy's like the one person I can't stand.
Yo, that match is gonna fucking feed generations,
that match
bro.
at WrestleMania is gonna hit. For sure.
That match is gonna feed generations.
The only thing I'm worried about it with it is their moves, their move sets are the exact same.
Yeah.
So is it gonna look repetitive and get stale, or are they gonna be able to tell a great story?
I think it's gonna be a banger.
I think it will be too. But so Jimmy distracted by the bell. Gunther ends up. Well, Jimmy tries to hit the splash again. Gunther gets his legs up, turns Jimmy over. Jimmy actually tries to land. Oh, Jay, sorry. Jay tries to, he's, in the, headlock or whatever, and he rolls over, tries to pin Gunther again.
I thought he was going to win right there.
I thought he had it right there. I was like, oh, my God, he's going to actually do it. Because that'd be cool, Jay carrying it into WrestleMania against Jimmy.
Yeah, for sure.
But didn't happen. Gunther ended up obviously winning, retaining and continuing his streak of his Intercontinental title streak, which has been really, really good. It's so crazy to me, and I think we've talked about this before, that all our title reigns that we have right now are so long.
And it's boring.
You got Roman, who yesterday, I texted you this, and I saw it on Twitter. Roman Reigns' title run has been longer than the recognized Attitude Era.
I saw that on Twitter.
Insane.
That is crazy.
You have a title run that outlasted an era, dude.
That's insane.
And then you've got Seth Rollins, who obviously can't even compete right now, so why the hell has he not been stripped?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
If this was mid to late 2000s WWE, bro, it'd strip the title off him immediately. Immediately.
Late 2010s.
The next day, you're done. You can't compete, you're done. He's
gonna lose at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of funny for Seth because Seth has had a history of leg issues. I don't know, is it the same leg he hurt, or is it the other one?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea. But anyway, he just seems to have that history of leg issues. I don't know if that's going to shorten his career, screw him up, whatever. But, there's that. And then you got the Logan Paul title run, which has been nothing at all. He's just kind of held the title. I think he's defended it, once? Twice?
Yeah. Once.
Twice, I thought.
Once.
Or is it just the once? Just the once against Kevin Owens?
Yep.
So this man has been champion since... When did he win it? I don't remember.
The pay-per-view in... Where was that?
I don't remember.
It was out of the country. I don't remember.
But he's won the title and defended it once. And then you have Gunther, who's been going on almost 2 years now. So it's all these title runs. And what's crazy is, if I had to rank the title runs, I'm going Roman, Gunther, probably Seth, Logan. If I
Yeah.
had to like rate your title runs.
Yep.
And the only reason, like, listen, Gunther has defended it, but he's not over defending it like Seth has, where he's just making it seem like it's a daily title or some shit. Like, he's defending it against the best of the best, pay-per-views, he's not throwing it out there every week. Roman, you can't say anyone's better than him right now, so.
For sure. Let's do Elimination Chamber predictions before we wrap up.
Yeah, let me look up the card quick, because I don't know the whole card.
Before we wrap up, we're going to do Elimination Chamber predictions.
Alright, so we have the Undisputed Tag Team Championship match. Judgment Day is winning that.
Judgment Day, 100% going to win that match.
They're not going to...
They're going into WrestleMania as champions, and I believe...
What?
What?
Bate and Dunn have a tag team name?
What's their name?
I didn't know that. New Catch Republic, apparently. This is Bleacher Report. They said Undisputed Tag Team Championship match, New Catch Republic versus the Judgment Day.
Interesting.
Judgment Day, 100% is winning that.
I think they're going into WrestleMania champions, and they will be defending against Miz and R-Truth at WrestleMania.
So then you have the Men's Elimination Chamber, which is Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
If I had to pick a winner, I'd
gotta
pick
be
Orton.
Randy.
Gotta be Randy Orton.
Or
I can't
Drew.
really... See, here's my thing, right? If they are going to have Cody beat Roman at WrestleMania, you have to have a SmackDown member win to go on to face Seth. So that leaves you what? Randy.
L.A.
Knight.
Owens.
And Bobby Lashley?
And Kevin Owens.
Yeah, because Logan Paul, I don't think, is signed, and Drew is Raw.
Yep.
If I had to pick, it would be Randy. And Bleacher Report is picking McIntyre to win, actually.
Which
I don't agree with. And then you have the Women's Elimination Chamber, which is Raquel, Naomi, Liv, Becky, Bianca, and Tiffany, the motherfucking GOAT, Stratton.
Yeah, you're tripping.
It's Tiffy time, baby!
You're tripping, bro.
Alright. Let's see. I'm picking her because I just... And
I want it to be Becky, but I feel...
It's going to be Liv. Because Liv is the only one that's beaten Rhea.
I feel like
Liv was the last one to beat Rhea. Unless they push Naomi, which would be cool.
Nah, I think it's going to be Liv.
But it's probably going to be Liv. I think we're seeing a lot of Becky trying to talk herself up, but I don't think she's going to win. But they're predicting Lynch. Their pick is Lynch. And then you have the Women's World Championship match with Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax.
Rhea has to retain.
This picture of Rhea that they have on here is things you'd wake up to in your nightmares.
Rhea has to win.
Rhea's probably going to end up winning.
She has to
face Liv at WrestleMania.
No shot they make her lose in her home country.
That'd be crazy. And Bleacher Report has Ripley retaining.
So what do we think is going to happen on the Grayson Waller effect?
So that is Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. I'm not really sure what the point of that's going to be. Really not sure.
I'm excited.
Really not sure.
I'm excited for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, it could definitely be a good card. I'm not looking forward to waking up. I don't know if I'm going to be honest with you. I might just watch it I might just watch it Sunday. Obviously, staying off of Twitter is going to be hard.
Yeah.
But staying off of Twitter, TikTok,
just
WWE.
Wake up.
I follow WWE on all the socials, so it's like it's gonna be, and all these like WWE content creators, so it's like it's gonna be everywhere, you know.
Just wake up.
I probably will, to be honest. It's gonna suck like ass, but
yeah, it is.
Because like,
especially on a Saturday, bro.
odds are it's gonna run from like 8 to 9 a.m. and then I have to I have to work that, like I have to close that night.
Damn.
So it's like I'm not gonna fall back asleep at 9:30. Like this fucking sun's up, everyone's gonna be up. It's like I ain't gonna fall back asleep. So it's like I'm gonna be up mostly all day. But then I'll probably have Sunday off. So, but yeah, so that's my prediction. Those are my predictions. We recapped Raw, we recapped SmackDown, talked WWE, talked Elimination Chamber, talked a little bit of our WrestleMania hopes. I think we kind of covered a good amount here today.
Yes, sir. I feel like this was one of our better episodes.
Better than 4, I think it was, or 3.
Bro, 4 was ass.
Was it 3 or 4 that sucked?
I don't remember.
It was 3. I think it was 3. That was really, really bad.
I'm sorry about not uploading episode 5 to Spotify and Apple. I will be doing that today.
Yeah, I was gonna say throw those up and then throw this up.
Yep.
But that's gonna do it here for us today, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. We try to make these interesting and enjoyable. We're obviously working on, getting better and working on fine-tuning the little details and all that, but we're still new, we're still getting started. This is only our 6th episode. We've got plenty to continue to go on and learn. But thank you guys so much. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you drop a subscribe, a like, a comment, share this with your friends if they are also wrestling enthusiasts. You put the link tree in the description?
Yes, sir.
All right, so make sure you click on that link tree. We are available on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. So wherever you like to listen to your playlist, your podcast, if you don't want to watch it, if you have to go out, we are available on those. We tweet out the links when they're ready to go, so that way you know when it's up. So make sure you follow us on Twitter, turn our notifications on. Again, share our content with your buddies if they are also wrestling fans, and help us grow. We will see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.